Okay, boys and girls, welcome to video 5 of the Autoit tutorial series. I hope you guys are well and ready to learn a little bit more. Just quickly, the shameless plugs before we get going with today's content. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe and press that mother trucking bell icon so you get notified of new videos when I release them. I get emails daily and on the Discord channel asking when I'm going to cover certain content. So if you have notifications turned on, you will find out as soon as new content is released. You'll be one of the first bad boys to check out the content. And also, if you haven't already done so, consider joining the Bot Empire membership. The link is in the description. By joining the membership, you get that warm glow in your heart knowing that you're helping to push me to spend more time pushing out new content, as well as so many perks, including support. So you get access to the support section of the Discord channel where you'll be able to ask any questions and they will be answered. I'm getting so busy these days that I can't help everyone. So if you're a member, every question gets answered. Okay, be it Autoit, Browser Automation Studio, JavaScript, or anything to do with programming that I can help with. You also get access to all the old scripts, all the current bots, all the courses that are out now, all the future courses. There's a lot of perks. Check out the link in the description. And last of all, if you haven't already done so, please join us on the Discord channel where we talk about all things bot and browser automation. Okay, shameless plugs over, guys. Today's content, we are going to be talking about if statements with Autoit. If statements are a way to control the flow of your scripts when you're handling browser automation. Sorry, guys, it's really early in the morning. It's not even 5 a.m. Not even had a coffee yet. Okay, so let's crack on. If statements. Let's open our script editor. The only thing that I have on there at the moment is include message box contents and then .au3. This gives us access to all the features of the message box. If you haven't already done so, guys, please check out the previous videos in the Autoit series so you know what's going on and you're up to speed. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to write a full if statement out. And then I'm going to walk you through what it does, why, and why if statements are useful. Okay, so what we do, we put if, and with our script editor, it's really good. It kind of understands what you're going to maybe want to put. So as soon as you start typing if, it's going to give you some options, and if is the first one. So hit enter. And no, that's not what we want to do first. I told you, no coffee, no code. Right, first of all, what we want to do is put local. So we're going to make a variable and we're going to call it iNumber. I'll do, and we'll put that equal to 40 for now. And then we're going to open an if statement and we're going to say if the variable that we just made is, or we'll start with over, is over 40, then, see, it's quite close to English. I love Autoit and its flow. Then we're going to do what we've done before. Open a message box and set that to 0 flag, and the total is going to be if. We're going to call it, just for now, let's just call it example. But let's do it properly. Example. And then we're going to put, yep, this number was over 40. Okay, and then we're going to close it up. Then what we can do is use an else if. So we can carry on this if statement with an else if. Else if the number is under 40, then do below. Then message box again, then we're going to do 0, then we're going to do example, and then we're going to say, yep. Oh, goodness. Yep, this number was under 40. Okay, close that up. And then we're going to have an else. And I'll explain this at the end, what an else does. And you don't have to use an else either, but as I say, this will be explained. do not panic, example, then we're going to put the number was exactly 40. Okay, and close that up, and then we're gonna, you always have to put end if at the end, like so. Save, let's see if I've done it correctly. Press F5. Yes, there you go. So let me explain what I've done here, and then we can do some testing, and then I'll explain why it's useful when we get onto the good stuff of browser automation. So we've got our include message box contents, and what this does is allow us to access the functions for the message box, so we can work with message boxes. Then we've made a variable like we've covered in previous videos, so local, and then the variable name, and that holds a number of 40 at the moment. Okay, now we're saying if this, so if the local variable, the number inside is over 40, then do this: open a message box, call it example, and then in the message box put, yep, this number was over 40. And then we're saying else if, so if the number is under 40, if this variable number is under 40, then do the message box example, but in this message box put, yep, this number was under 40. And what you can do to catch anything else, so if it's in this case, if the number was exactly 40, so it's not under but it's not over, so else, open a message box called example and put in there the number was exactly 40. Okay, so let's do that now. So let's go over 40. So let's put the variable as 45, save, and put 5. Yep, this number was over 40, so it's following this. The number's over 40, so it's done this, and then it's exited the if. Okay, so then if we, why do I always do that? Never. Okay, so let's just say the number is 30. And let's roll again. Yep, the number was under 40. So it's come into the if statement. What's the number? It's under 40. So it's come here and done this command. So let's go one more time and let's do it. Let's have the variable bang on 40, exactly 40. Okay, so press F5. The number was exactly 40. So it wasn't this, else if, is it under 40? Or is it exactly 40? Yep, it is this. So it's followed this command and ended the if statement. Now, when we're doing browser automation, building bots and so on and so forth, we're going to be using if statements a lot. They're a great way to control the flow of your bot. So this could be used, there's numerous ways that would be using this. So if, say you were designing a Twitter bot and you were doing some automation and you wanted to know if you'd already followed a certain amount of followers, then do this action. If a certain amount of followers is under, then do this, and then so on and so forth. And there's just so many situations. I don't think there's going to be a script that we're going to create that's of any value that won't be using if statements. So you can basically control the flow of your browser automation software by using if statements. As I've said before, if you've been doing the Browser Automation Studio course, you've used if statements. So this is just a scripted way of using an if statement, and it's a great way to control the flow of our software and our automation. So we're going to be using it a lot in the future. This is a very basic example. I just wanted to get your feet wet with if statements. I hope it's been of value. Like I said, please subscribe so you get notified of the next video in the series, and I will catch you guys in the next one.